Why would you pardon Fauci? What are the potential crimes, the crimes you think he committed and could be punished for, that you're trying to prevent him from being punished for by pardoning him?
Those are all important questions, like both the bioweapons and the relation to the pandemic. But the thing is about these pardons, they're a mistake. If you want to know what's happening, they just made it a lot easier for us to find out.
How?
Because now, once the pardon's delivered, the person can't plead the fifth. If they're brought before a grand jury, they can't take the fifth anymore. Or if they're brought before a congressional committee, they can't invoke their right against self-incrimination. So they have to say something. And this is what's so interesting, because I've been talking to criminal defense attorneys, people who are former Senate investigators, some current Senate investigators, and they all kind of said the same thing. It's so illogical to give somebody a pardon if you're trying to cover up things, that the only reason you would really do it is if there's very serious crimes involved, right? So that's a red flag for us. When we see somebody getting a pardon, we think, well, why would they do that unless there's something really bad there, right?
Yes.
So either it's a mistake where they just stupidly made it easier for everybody to investigate, or there's something we don't know about that is interesting.
Well, it's such a profound thing to do. I mean, if somebody said to you, Matt, would you accept a pardon? You would say, well, why would I need a pardon? No. I mean, that's like,
no.
It's incriminating. It's morally incriminating, or it has the appearance of moral incrimination just by its fact, right?
It's not only morally incriminating, it's legally incriminating, as the Department of Justice itself said in a memo, I think, on one of the J6 cases. It said, this does not unring the bell of conviction if you get a pardon going forward. So you're making an admission if you accept a pardon. Yeah, I wouldn't accept one if I were totally innocent.
Well, of course.
Yeah, and also I wouldn't accept one if I had something to hide, because now, if I'm dragged before a congressional committee or especially a grand jury investigation, now I can't tap out and say, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to take the fifth on that.
That's fascinating.
Right? So the whole thing is really illogical.